Today we have an exciting handbag unboxing, none other than Bottega Veneta. So excited to share with you guys this handbag. Now before we get started, I'm Jamie, and on this channel we talk about all things luxury handbags, neutrals, and elevated style. Let's get into the unboxing. Guys, this handbag is way overdue. In fact, I mentioned it in my best fall handbags video. You guys probably already know. The thing is, I always hesitate with Bottega Veneta because their handbags are pricey. I tend to think, if I'm gonna pay Bottega prices, do I just wanna hold out and maybe save up for some Hermes? But you guys know, I'm a Bottega girl, and this handbag, it is so good. So I'm certainly gonna reveal. I think some of you already know what this is. I'm excited. It's a beauty, and this colorway, it's so good. All right, here we go, the reveal. It is the Chow Chow bag in this beautiful burgundy Barolo colorway. This one, I'm loving everything about this bag. I've already used this handbag because you guys, I couldn't resist. Between the Andiamo, the Chow Chow, this bag has been on the handbag wish list. Certainly when they made the colorway and the soft, slouchy vibes of this bag, it is so good. Just, you guys gotta look at this color. And I will say that I love that this bag has multiple ways to wear it, because you have like this longer strap that's adjustable, and then you also can obviously have a top handle. You know, I love a good top handle. And this strap is like more of a shoulder strap. I decided to splurge on this one, and I'll show you on the website, but it is our wedding anniversary in September, and I thought what better way to celebrate than this beauty. I still can't believe I have this finally in my collection. This is a very much a Jamie handbag, and I just love the slouchy bags. You know, they came out with the Chow Chow in the small size recently. I think that is so cute, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm actually enjoying this medium size. This is medium. They do make a more small, cute size, but I love how this medium size, it's got the great drape on it. It's all those casual chic, and it's just something different from my collection. And I was looking at my collection and just thinking how much a lot of my bags tend to be more on the smaller side. And so it's nice to have something that's more of a everyday type of bag that's not big like a work bag, and it's not super small that I might use for only dinner. Like I said, I already take it out. I think this is the perfect bag for dinners. I could run errands with it, and it's got plenty of room. This does have more of the compartments, so in terms of just organizing, I don't think I'm gonna put a bag organizer. I think that lush suede, look at that. I just kind of like how it's just very casual. It lays. And then, of course, this is a beautiful strap. I'm starting to get more into shoulder bags, but I think I really do actually like the way it looks. It's just different. And so I will say that this closure is something to get used to. You have to hook it up in front. It's certainly not something I don't think you can do easily with one hand per se. There you go. I'll have to play with this bag. Another nice feature is they call it a silky calfskin. So it's got more of that nice, it's very luxe feeling. And Bottega, as you know, has some amazing leather. I'll compare it to my lambskin in the Jody. So let me grab that really quick. Honestly, this is, so I've got my Bottega Jody. This is more that lambskin, beautiful, and then silky. I will say the medium size, the weight of this bag, it's got a little bit of weight to this. Certainly, I'm gonna put more of my essentials. I see this as an everyday bag. We are going to do a quick what fits, starting with my work laptop. See, it's too tall and too wide. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Now a iPad does fit. I have my Hermes agenda. You guys know I like to carry a pouch in my bag. Sunglasses, card holder, key holder, a pouch for all my lipsticks, and then last we have a water bottle. It's a little bit tall, so it can go to the side there. I'd probably just get a smaller water bottle, and then that's it, guys. One thing I wanted to quickly share was just the colorway. And if you guys recall, I have my Coach Empire in that burgundy ombre. So let me go grab it. And here we go. Okay, guys, it is similar, but it's not exactly the same. To me, this is a little bit darker. And of course, it's got that burnished ombre effect at the top. And then this one's just, to me, it's a little bit more like brighter, a little cherry maybe, but I think that's super interesting. So hopefully you guys can see that. In terms of branding here, and it's very slight, you can see here, just says Bottega Veneta in Italy. And it does have feet. That was one thing I thought about with these slouchy type of handbags. I still think you're gonna end up getting some corner wear as it's a bigger bag, but it's nice that it does have the feet. And I think it's so chic. I really, really like this. This is just gonna be like a nice bag, and it's perfect timing for the fall and winter season. This colorway, Bottega's like burgundy shade, I think is one of the most beautiful shades other than Hermes. I love this one. It was always something that I thought about I think in the Andiamo for a while. But when they came out in the Chow Chow, it was like love at first sight. I did a Bottega Veneta event, and that's when my essay, he showed me this bag in the small size, and I could not get this handbag out of my mind. It's been like on the top of the list with my other bags, of course, but this one, if I was like ever get the chance to get this one, I think this is perfect. Now, do I still want an Andiamo? I think so, because I just love a lot of the Bottega Veneta styles. But you know what I'm really loving is this flap. And I'm gonna play with how to style this. And it's different than the Andiamo. I believe that's more of that top handle versus the flap. Kind of gives me a little bit of Kelly vibes with the flap. And then the Andiamo is that more that top handle, more, I would say, closer perhaps to the Birkin, which will be interesting since I do have my Birkin bag there. And then I'll have this. Again, really loving this medium size, but you guys will have to tell me what you guys think. Should I get an Andiamo still? What do you guys think of the Chow Chow? But this one just, again, guys, it took my breath away when I saw it. So I'm excited that I finally got to add this as my wedding anniversary bag, you know, it worked out. But look at that, so pretty. And I styled it a couple times. Like I said, I'll add some shots of how I like to style this particular beauty. I think it's a great dinner bag, but everyday bag as well. Okay guys, well that is it for today's video. Let me know what you think of my Bottega Veneta handbag. Long overdue, right? Let me know if you want to hear a first impressions. I'm sure I will be just styling and using this handbag a lot this fall and winter season, and I'm excited. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Take care.